Thank you, and enjoy today's game. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to take a moment and thank one of our amazing community sponsors, Grain Craft Bar and Kitchen, located right here in Newark on Main Street. A big Yellow Jacket shout out to Grain on Main for their generous support of the Newark High School football program and for providing delicious meals to fuel our team. Your commitment to our athletes is greatly appreciated. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you, Grain Craft Bar and Kitchen. Next, we'd also like to take a moment to recognize Porter Chevrolet in Newark for their outstanding support to the Chevy Youth Sponsorship Program. Their generous sponsorship helps provide our Newark High School football team with valuable resources, enhances both their training and their overall experience on the field. Porter Chevrolet's commitment to our youth and their development is a perfect example of community partnership in action. We truly appreciate their dedication to helping our student-athletes succeed, both in sports and in life. Thank you, Porter Chevrolet, for making a difference. In the kick for your Yellow Jackets, number 32, Preston Turner. Back deep for the Hornets, number 1, Billy Lang, and number 21, Gavin Blaylock. Lang fields the kick at the 16, crosses the 20, 25, and is brought down just past the 30-yard line. Hit there by number 0, Johnson Duffy. And so the Yellow Jackets will take over 1st and 10, Tatnall at their own 31. Ladies and gentlemen, during the first half of today's game, the Newark Music Boosters table will be open for business. Swing by the table near the main entrance of Bob Hoffman Stadium, across from the concession stand to grab your favorite Newark High merch. Every penny raised will go directly to supporting our fantastic music program at Newark High. The boosters and band members will also be coming around selling 50-50 tickets for the entirety of the first half. During the third quarter, we will announce the lucky winner of the 50-50 drawing, so make sure you get your tickets while you can and support the fabulous work by our music students. Billy Lang's pass falls incomplete. That brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Hornets. Kellen Pudens on the carry is wrapped up by number 51. Correction, number 58, Henry Turner, gain of 2 down to the 34, brings up 3rd and 8 for the Hornets. Griffin Chesterman's pass intended for number 21. Gavin Blaylock is broken up by number 2, Keon Black. And that's going to bring up a 4th down for the Hornets. Hornets will send out the punt team. On the snap is number 52, Billy Combs. Back deep to punt it away is number 48, Justin Bozzo. And back deep for your Yellow Jackets is number 2, Keon Black. Black muffs the punt. And the Hornets have jumped on the ball. 1st and 10, Tatnall at the Newark 33. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd also like to take a moment and recognize some of our own here at the Hive for their continued support of our student athletes. We'd like to thank our phenomenal trainer, Mr. Neil Turner, for his continued excellence in treating our student athletes. Next, a shout out to our outstanding cheerleaders and our excessively talented marching band for their unwavering positivity and support of our Yellow Jackets. We'd also like to thank those staff members who continually take their own time to come out and support these student athletes throughout the week and on Saturday morning. And lastly, we recognize that none of this would be possible without the tireless efforts and unwavering support of our principal, Dr. Tina Pinkett. Thank you for your support of all of our student athletes. And lastly, before we get too far into this game, we'd like to remind everyone that Newark High School and Bob Hoffman Stadium is a smoke and vape-free campus. To ensure a healthy and enjoyable environment for all of our fans, we ask that you refrain from smoking or vaping anywhere on school grounds. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the game. Correction on the ball. Previous muff pump was in fact recovered by Newark, so Newark has the ball first and 10 at their own 32. And number 4, Samir Coleman goes left side out near the 40-yard line. A pickup on the play. Kate brings up 2nd and 2 for the Yellow Jackets at their own 40. No, it'll ask you after you go through. Yeah. Number 9, Diego Diaz-Vallejo on the carry. Fights forward and crosses the 40. Correction. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd and 2 for the Yellow Jackets. Samir Coleman on the carry is hit and brought down by number 21, Gavin Blaylock. However, there was a flag on the play. A holding penalty against the Yellow Jackets will negate that 3rd down run. Hold on, once I know where we're at, it'll be 3rd down. It's okay. We'll just set it after we set it. A 10-yard penalty from the spot of the previous foul. And as a result, it'll now be 3rd and 12 for the Yellow Jackets at their own 30-yard line. William Teal is hit and sacked back inside the 25-yard line by number 7, Ikene Chukwenye. A loss of 6 on the sack back to the 24 is going to bring up a 4th and 18 for the Yellow Jackets, who will send out the punt team. On the snap is number 52, Jason Henn. Back deep to punt it away is number 4, Samir Coleman. And back deep for the Hornets is number 21, Gavin Blaylock. Prior to this 4th down snap, timeout Newark, first charge timeout of the first half. And so with 8:27 remaining in the first quarter, we're gridlocked at 0. So once again, resetting on the snap, number 52, Jason Hendon. To put it away is number 4, Samir Coleman. The backkeeper for the Hornets is number 21, Gavin Laylock. Laylock fields the punt at the 45 and then steps out of bounds inside Newark territory, also at the 45. However, there is a flag on the play. A personal foul penalty against the Hornets for a crackback block. That's going to cost them 15. So the blindside block is a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, and as a result, Tatnall will take over first and 10. It will be first and 10 for the Hornets at the Newark 47. Kellen Prudence on the carry is tripped up by number 5, William Teal, and number 9, Diego Diaz-Vallejo. However, that's going to be good for 13 and a Hornets first down. First and 10 Tatnall at the Newark 35. Prudence on the carry is met by a swarm of Yellow Jackets led by number 6, Saquon Robinson. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 for the Hornets. Griffin Testament pass is complete to number 3, Weston Lee. Number 50, Diego Aguado Sereno on the tackle. Pickup of 9 down to the 26 is going to bring up a third and 1 for the Hornets. Griffin Testament is hit and stopped in the backfield by number 0, Jonta Cuffey. Loss of 3 on the play back to the 29 is going to bring up a 4th and 4 for the Hornets. Correction, 4th and 3 back at the 28. Griffin Testament on the carry. Gets close, but is stopped short of the first down by number 52, Jason Henn, and number 60, Darius Fletcher. Turnover. Yellow Jackets football. First and 10. Newark at their own 27. Number 4, Samir Coleman on the carry. Is hit and stopped by number 9, Mason Miranda. Cleaned up by number 44, Logan Niding. Brings up 2nd and 7 for the Yellow Jackets at their own 30. William Teal on the carry. Runs through a defender, crosses the 35, and is marked down out near the 37. That's going to be good for 6 yards, and the Yellow Jackets first down! First and 10, Newark at their own 37. Number 9, Diego Diaz-Vallejo on the carry. Picks up 9 on the first down, all the way out to the 46-yard line. Going to bring up a 2nd and 1 for the Yellow Jackets. Number 6, Saquon Robinson on the carry, pushing the pile forward, out near the 47-yard line. Call it the 48, gain of 2, and that's good for another Yellow Jackets first down. First and 10, Newark on the road, 48. William Teal on the carry, crosses midfield and into Hornet territory, brought down by a number of Tatnall players, including number 44, Logan Neidig. A pickup of almost 6 on the play is going to bring up 2nd and a long 4 for the Yellow Jackets at the Hornets 46. William Teal's pass is headed for number 3. Ryan Goodman is broken up by number 22, Marshall Jennifer. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long 4 for the Yellow Jackets. Samir Coleman on the carry, forced out of bounds by number 11, Blake Brenna, as he crossed the 35. However, there are multiple flags on the play. A personal foul blindside block against the Yellow Jackets will back them up 15 from the spot of the foul. The ball will now be spotted back inside Newark territory at the 39. As a result, it'll now be 3rd and 19 for the Yellow Jackets. Teal's pass, intended for number 10, Xavier Brown, is ruled incomplete as he caught it out of bounds. That's going to be a 4th and 19 now for the Yellow Jackets back at their own 39. Yellow Jackets will send out the punt team. On the staff is number 52, Jason Henn. In to punt it away is number 4, Samir Coleman. And once again, back deep for the Hornets is number 21, Gavin Blaylock. Coleman's punt takes a great Yellow Jackets roll and is gone out of bounds at the 18. And that is where the Hornets will take over. 1st and 10 Tatnall inside their own 20 at the 18. A 43-yard punt for Samir Coleman. Number 2, Kellen Pudens on the carry, is hit and dropped by a swarm of Yellow Jackets, including number 60, Darius Fletcher. 1 yard gain on the play out to the 21 is going to bring up, a 3-yard gain on the play out to the 21 is going to bring up a 2nd and 7 for the Hornets after this official's timeout.
I started doing the year after Sender, Cody, Rice. Bunch of our coaches at retirement. Oh yeah, Reagan's coach for these guys. Grundy's helping out. Oh yeah.
Testament pass intended for number 2. Correction, number 21. Gavin Blaylock is broken up by number 2, Keon Black. Brings up 3rd and 7 for the Hornets. Testament pass is headed for number 3. Wilson Lee falls incomplete. Ball slightly behind. Brings up 4th and 7 for the Hornets. Number 5, William Teal. Correction, number 6, Saquon Robinson in the vicinity for coverage. Punt team out for the Hornets. In the snap, number 52, Billy Combs. On to kick it away. Number 48, Justin Bozzo. And back deep for your Yellow Jackets is number 2, Keon Black. Bozzo's punt hits at the 40 and kicks out of bounds at the Yellow Jacket 36-yard line. A 43-yard punt coming back the other way for Bozzo puts the Yellow Jackets 1st and 10 at their own 36.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I was
Teal's pass complete to number 9, Diego Diaz-Vallejo. Rumbles all the way out to the 45. A pickup of 9 on the play brings up 2nd and 1 for the Yellow Jackets. Number 72, Caleb Whitaker on the tackle. Samir Coleman on the carry, crosses midfield, and is finally brought down. Combination of number 12, Will Nerlinger, and number 22, Marshall Jennifer. However, that goes for 13 yards down to the 42, and a Yellow Jacket 1st down. 1st and 10, Newark at the Tatnall 42. Samir Coleman on the carry, bouncing off a player, crosses the 30 and is finally taken down by number 44, Logan Nyby. However, that's going to be good for another 15 yards and a Yellow Jacket 1st down. 1st and 10, Newark at the Tatnall 27. And that will be the final play of the 1st quarter. So the Yellow Jackets have the ball and they're moving inside Tatnall territory at the 27. But as we go to the 2nd quarter, we're deadlocked at 0. The DIAA salutes its nearly 28,000 student athletes participating in 19 sports. We cheer for them in the game and in the classroom. And remember to set an example for those competing in today's event and show respect for all those present for this event. DIAA reminds you to sport a winning attitude on the field, in court, and in the stands. And ladies and gentlemen, before we continue this 2nd quarter, we'd like to remind everyone that Newark High School and Bob Hoffman Stadium is a smoke and vape-free campus. To ensure a healthy and enjoyable environment for all of our fans, we ask that you please refrain from smoking or vaping anywhere on school grounds. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the game. And as a reminder, during the first half of today's game, the Newark Music Boosters table will be open for business. Swing by the table near the main entrance of Bob Hoffman Stadium, across from the concession stand, to grab your favorite Newark High merch. Every penny raised will go directly to supporting our fantastic music program at Newark High School. The boosters and band members will also be coming around selling 50-50 tickets for the entirety of the first half. During the third quarter, we will announce the lucky winner of the 50-50 drawing, so make sure you get your tickets while you can and support the fabulous work by our music students. And lastly, our concession stand is now open. Head on over and grab yourself something to eat or something to drink, all in support of Newark Athletics. Thank you. Samir Coleman on the carry. Bouncing off 2 guys, 3 guys, and he's down finally across the 20-yard line. Tackle was made by 22. Marshall Jennifer, however, that's good for 9 tough yards. And it'll be corrections. We're going to give them 9 yards down to the 18. And that's going to be a 2nd and 1. Before the 2nd down snap, a dead ball encroachment penalty against the Hornets will give the Yellow Jackets a 3-5, and that's going to be good for Newark. First down! 1st and 10, Newark at the Tatnall 13. Samir Coleman again pushes the pile forward. Down inside the 10-yard line. Tackle on the play made by number 10, Wyatt Harper. That's going to be good for 4 yards down to the 9. Brings up 2nd and 6 for the Yellow Jackets. QB draw run by number 5, William Teal. Ran into a swarm of Hornets. Finally pulled down first by number 50, Owen M. Rosinski. A pickup of 4 on the play down to the 5 is going to bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Yellow Jackets. Samir Coleman on the carry is wrapped up just short of the 1st down. First met there by number 10, Wyatt Harper, including number 11, Blake Brenna. Gain of 1 down to the 4 is going to bring up a 4th and 1 for the Yellow Jackets. Prior to the 4th down snap, timeout Newark, 2nd charge timeout of the first half. And so with 8:48 remaining in the first half, we are still deadlocked 0-0. Number 5, William Keel ends up in the end zone. However, there is a flag on the play. That's an encroachment penalty against the Hornets, and that means that William Keel goes in for a 4-yard Yellow Jacket touchdown! Yellow Jackets send out the field goal unit to attempt its conversion. On the snap is number 52, Jason Henn. And on to attempt the conversion, number 32, Preston Turner. There is a flag on the play. An encroachment penalty against Tatnall will give the Yellow Jackets half the distance to the goal, and so they will send the offense back on the field to attempt the 2-point conversion. Number 6, Saquon Robinson goes in for 2! And so with 8:41 remaining in the first half, your Yellow Jackets jump out to an 8-0 lead. Correction, number 9, Diego Diaz Vallejo converts that 2-point conversion.
I can read them. Yeah. Like number 60 looks like. Yeah, I know.
In the kickoff for the Yellow Jackets, number 32, Preston Turner. Back deep for the Hornets, number 21, Gavin Blaylock, and number 22, Marshall Jennifer. Jennifer on the return, starts at the 20, crosses the 25 and the 30, 35, and is forced out of bounds by number 10, Xavier Brown, short of the 40 at the 37-yard line. And that is where the Hornets will take over, first and 10, Tatnall at their own 38. Number 2, Kellen Prudence goes down the far side and is finally forced out of bounds by number 12, Hasim Williams. However, that's a big gain and a first down for the Hornets inside Yellow Jacket territory at their 38-yard line. A 24-yard pickup on the run for Prudence. Number 2, Kellen Pudens on the carry. Tripped up in the backfield and cleaned up by number 9, Diego Diaz-Vallejo. A gain of 1 down to the 37. Brings up no gain, just back to the line of scrimmage at the 38. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Hornets. Pudens on the carry is hit and stopped first by number 5, William Teal, cleaned up by number 9, Diego Diaz-Vallejo. However, that's going to be good for 12 yards down to the 25, and another Tatnall first down. 1st and 10 Hornets at the Yellow Jacket 25. Number 2, Kellen Pudens on the carry is stood up and driven backwards by number 6, Saquon Robinson. Gain of 2 down to the 23 is going to bring up a 2nd and 8 for the Hornets. Number 2, Kellen Pudens on the carry is hit and met by a wall of Yellow Jackets. First hit by number 60, Darius Fletcher, driven backwards by number 50, Diego Aguado Sereno. No gain on the play, brings up 3rd and 8 for the Hornets. Cuffey brings down Griffin Testerin for a 6-yard sack. Correction, a loss of 4 on the play back to the 27 is going to bring up a 4th and 13 for the Hornets. Testerman completes the pass to number 21, Gavin Blaylock, who steps out of bounds down at the 11-yard line. That's going to be good for a Hornets first down. 1st and 10, Tatnall at the Newark 11-yard line. Number 2, Kellen Pudens on the carry is hit and stopped in the backfield by number 5, William Teal. A loss of 4 on the play back to the 15 is going to be 2nd and 14 for the Hornets. Testerman's pass complete to number 3, Wilson Lee, who's hit and stopped by number 2, Keon Black, and number 4, Samir Coleman. Our completion, though, is good down to the 9-yard line for a pickup of 6. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 8 for the Hornets.
Well, I want to make sure I said it. So, I mean,
prior to this 3rd down snap, timeout, Yellow Jackets, 3rd charge timeout of the first half. And so, with 3 remaining in the first half, your Yellow Jackets still lead the visiting Hornets 8-0. Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, during the first half of today's game, the Newark Music Boosters table will remain open for business. Swing by the table near the main entrance of Bob Hoffman Stadium, across from the concession stand, to grab your favorite Newark High merch. Every penny raised will go directly to supporting our fantastic music program at Newark High School. The boosters and band members will also be coming around selling 50-50 tickets for the entirety of the first half. During the 3rd quarter, we will announce the lucky winner of the 50-50 drawing, so make sure you get your tickets while you can and support the fabulous work by our music students. And ladies and gentlemen, before we finish here, we'd like to remind everyone that Newark High School and Bob Hoffman Stadium is a smoke-free and vape-free campus. To ensure a healthy and enjoyable environment for all of our fans, we ask that you please refrain from smoking or vaping anywhere on school grounds. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the game. And lastly, our concession stand is now open. Head on over to grab yourself something to eat or something to drink, all in support of Newark Athletics today. Testament on the carry is forced out of bounds by number 4, Samir Coleman. However, there is a flag in the backfield on the play. A holding penalty against Tatnall. Going to back him up 10 from the previous line of scrimmage. As a result of the penalty, it'll now be 3rd and 23 for the Hornets from the 24-yard line.
all we got inside on the way.
Testament's pass intended for Wilson Lee is broken up by number 2, Keon Black. Incomplete. Brings up 4th and 23 for the Hornets. And prior to this 4th down snap, it's going to be a timeout for the Hornets. First charge timeout of the first half. And so with 3:17 remaining, your Yellow Jackets still lead the visiting Hornets 8-0. Hornets send out the field goal unit to attempt a 41-yard field goal. In the staff is number 55, Daniel Monson. In holds number 1, Billy Lang. And on to attempt the 41-yard attempt is number 48, Justin Bazzo. Correction number 52, Billy Combs will snap. Bazzo's kick is up and wide right, no good. Had the distance, but was no good. So that will be a turnover on down. Yellow Jackets football, first and 10, Newark at their own 20-yard line. Samir Coleman on the toss. Goes to 25, 30, 35, 40, and it's forced out at the 43 by number 11, Blake Brennan. However, there is a flag on the play.
You turn and pancake like that. If you try to prove them, that's one thing, but if you turn like that, I can just ask them to be home. Here we go again.
A holding penalty. An illegal formation penalty against the Yellow Jackets will back them up 5, and as a result, it will now be a first and 15 for Newark at their own 15. Samir Coleman on the carry, runs through players, and is down as he crosses the 25-yard line. Tackle on the play made by number 1, Billy Lang. That's going to be good for almost 11. We'll call it 11 out to the 26-yard line. 2nd and 4 for the Yellow Jackets. Number 9, Diego Diaz-Vallejo on the carry, pushes the pile forward for another 2 yards down to the 28. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Yellow Jackets. Teal's pass complete to number 3, Ryan Goodman. Tackle on the play made by number 10, Wyatt Harper. A gain of 1 out to the 29. Looks like it's going to be a short 4th and 1 for the Yellow Jackets. And before this 4th and 1, timeout, Tatnall, second charge timeout of the first half. And so with just over a minute remaining in the first half, your Yellow Jackets have a 4th down decision and lead the visiting Hornets 8-0. Ladies and gentlemen, I remind you to stick around at halftime for our band's performance.
God. It was a good chance. He was hit the field. 52 jump off.
And before the fourth down snap, an encroachment penalty against the Hornets are going to give the Yellow Jackets a free 5, and that's going to be good for a Newark first down. First and 10, Newark on their own 34. Fields pass intended for number 1. Gareth Howell falls in, complete. Number 22, Marshall Jennifer on the coverage. Second and 10 for the Yellow Jackets at their own 34.
Because he didn't have anybody open with Hayden Chase, and he's been set before on that play, so he just threw it away. He'd save time because it stopped the clock. He doesn't lose the other. The other thing that's nice is when the signal from the field, first down in 2 minutes, the clock stops. It's over. So if they get first down, the clock stops. They have a chance to run the line and get ready to go.
Teal on the carry, crosses the 40 and is brought down by a number of Hornets, including number 9, Mason Miranda, number 10, Wyatt Harper, and number 44, Logan Knighty. Gain of 8 on the play is going to bring up a 3rd and 2 for the Yellow Jackets at their own 42. Teal's pass intended for number 10. Xavier Brown falls incomplete. Number 21, Gavin Blaylock on the coverage. 4th and 2 for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, still.
Yellow Jackets will send out the punt team. On the snap, number 52, Jason Head. In the punt of the way is number 4, Samir Coleman. And back deep for the Hornets is number 1, Billy Lang. Lang fields the punt at the 36 and is immediately swarmed by that Yellow Jacket special teams unit. Hit initially by number 12, Hakeem Williams, cleaned up by number 21, Nasir Gaskins, and number 27, Khalif Mitchell. So the Hornets will take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line with 8 seconds remaining in the first half. Number 2, Kellen Pudens on the carry, is hit and stopped in the backfield by number 58, Javier Turner, and that will be the final play of the first half. So after one half here at Butch Simpson Field at Bob Hoffman Stadium, your Yellow Jackets head to the Hive with an 8-0 lead. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the end zone and join us in welcoming the marching band from Newark High School. This year, the Newark High School band is led by woodwind captain Kennedy Melton, brass captain Chris Hart, guard captain Adele Williams, our pit captain is Sequoia Aber, battery captain Matt Graves, and the band is under the direction of battery director Jacob O'Neill, pit director is Maylin Jackson, guard director is Bianca Albu, and our band director is Mr. Mike Archer. Music was composed by Randall Sandridge, and choreography was designed by Bianca Albu. Drill was designed by Mike Archer. This year's show outlines a city of sound where the skyline glows, the streets never sleep, and the night comes alive with chrome streets reflecting the glow of neon. As the streets ignite with rhythm in Electric Avenue, a surge of energy lights the way. We race through the pulse and mystery of the Midnight District, where shadows dance with color. We step back and take in the dazzling brilliance of the fluorescent skyline, seeing the night beat with endless rhythm. The night is alive, the streets are glowing, it's Neon City. Coming to the field, it's the sound of the storm, the pride of the hive. It's your Newark High School Yellow Jacket Marching Band. Drum majors Eve Billowitz and Anya Dernan. Is your band ready? Then you may take the field for your halftime performance. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for your Newark High School Yellow Jacket Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, our concession stand is now open. Head on over to grab yourself something to eat or something to drink, all in support of Newark Athletics. Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, our high schools in Delaware need officials. Give back to the sports you love, support the teenagers in your community, and earn extra income. Become a high school official. Apply online at highschoolofficials.com or contact the DIAA office at 302-857-3365 for more information. That number again is 302-857-3365. And ethics, integrity, and respect are important values in our daily lives. On the field, court, or track, these values are translated into a display of sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is one of the strongest educational lessons and lifetime values taught by school activities. Remember, sportsmanship, it's how you play the game. A message from the Delaware Interscholastic Athletic Association and Newark High School.
Go for it.
There are countless benefits to participating in high school sports and activities. The NFHS Play, Perform, Compete Together campaign highlights diverse stories and promotes participation in healthy lifestyles and athletic events. Let's encourage safe competition in our education-based environment. And ladies and gentlemen, before we get started here with the second half, we'd like to remind everyone that Newark High School and Bob Hoffman Stadium is a smoke and vape-free campus. To ensure a healthy and enjoyable environment for all of our fans, we ask that you please refrain from smoking or vaping anywhere on school grounds. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the rest of the game.
So, one thing to keep in mind, this would be something great to start. You'll start right there. Your skills like even if they're just dropped out, you can have your free that would be a huge thing you guys can do.
It's fine too, right? Yeah. Probably doesn't want to be.
So I hear you. But I'm saying I would rather it be. I know. I plugged in my own. and then hit 0 one more time. Safety, that's a 12. Yes, correct.
Tatnall will kick off to start the second half. Kicking for the Hornets is number 48, Justin Bozzo. Back deep for your Yellow Jackets, number 2, Keon Black. And number 21, Nasir Gaskin. Yeah, Black fields the kick at the 6, crosses the 20, cuts it back at the 24, and is tackled down at the 25-yard line by number 5, Joseph DiTilio. And that is where the Yellow Jackets will take over. 1st and 10, Newark at their own 25-yard line. Samir Coleman on the carry, crosses the 30 and is finally brought down by number 9, Mason Miranda at the 33-yard line. However, there is a flag on the play. And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please break out your 50-50 tickets for the drawing. Today, the Newark Music Boosters earned and raised up over $150, meaning that the winning ticket will receive a cash prize of $78. So once again, please get your tickets ready for the drawing. A holding penalty against the Yellow Jackets will back them up 10 from the previous spot. And as a result, it'll now be a 1st and 20 for Newark from their own 15. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please pull out your 50-50 tickets as we have the winning 50-50 ticket. And we'll announce that in just a moment. William Teal's pass intended for number 10, Xavier Brown, falls incomplete. However, there are multiple flags on the play. All right, ladies and gentlemen, winning 50-50 ticket number 776359. Once again, your winning 50-50 ticket 776359. Please come up to the press box to claim your prize. A 5-yard penalty sets the Yellow Jackets up 1st and 25 at their own 10-yard line. William Teal on the carry, crosses the 20 before being hit by number 21, Gavin Blaylock, cleaned up by number 10, Wyatt Harper. So that's going to be good for 14 out to the 24. And we're going to have now a 2nd and 11 for the Yellow Jackets. Ladies and gentlemen, last call for winning ticket number 776359. Please report to the press box to claim your prize. Number 3, Ryan Goodman, forced out of bounds by a number of Hornets, including number 7, Ikene Chukwenye. Pickup of 4 down to the 28 is going to bring up a 3rd and 7 for the Yellow Jackets. Fields pass complete to number 2. Keon Black is complete, but for no gain. Tackle will play made by number 22, Marshall Jennifer. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 7 from the 28 for the Yellow Jackets. Jackets will send out the punt team. On the snap is number 52, Jason Henn. In to punt it away is number 4, Samir Coleman. And back deep for the Hornets is number 21, Gavin Blaylock. Blaylock fields Coleman's punt at the 40, makes 2 men miss, and is brought down at the 49-yard line by number 27, Khalif Mitchell, and number 21, Nasir Gaskins. And so that is where the Hornets will take over. 1st and 10. Tatnall at their own 49.
So that's their offensive and defensive possession. So defensive end on the defensive side, one of the guys on the defensive side, and then the quarterback is the ball. So, yes, he plays both ways. This high school teams usually have guys who play both sides. Oh!
Griffin Testament's pass complete to number 1, Billy Lang, down to the 40-yard line. That's going to be pick up 11. And good for a Hornets 1st down. Tackle the play made by number 50, Diego Agundo Sereno, and number 12, Hakeem Williams. Number 2, Kellen Gudens on the carry, is bumped out of bounds by number 12, Hakeem Williams. He's going to pick up 9 down to the 31, bring up a 2nd and 1 for the Hornets. Testament's pass complete to number 2, Kellen Pudens. Cut down by number 2, Keon Black. However, that's a completion of 10 yards down to the 21, and that's going to be good for another Tatnall 1st down. 1st and 10, Hornets at the Yellow Jacket 21. Testament's pass complete to number 13, Connor Morris. Brought down out there by number 4, Samir Coleman. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Hornets.
I'm just telling you. Just telling you. No doubt.
Number 2, Kellen Pudens on the carry. Hit and stopped initially by number 9, Diego Diaz Vallejo, and then swarmed by another bunch of Yellow Jackets. 1 yard gain on the play down to the 20. Brings up 3rd and 9 for the Hornets. And Testament is intercepted by William Teal. Turnover. Yellow Jackets football. 1st and 10. Newark at their own 4-yard line.
Really should start bringing more teams for the second half.
Samir Coleman on the end around is going to be stopped just before going into the end zone. A loss of 3 on the play back to the 1-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 13 for the Yellow Jackets at the 1. William Teal on the sneak is hit and stopped after a short gain of 1 on the play by number 44, Logan Neidig. Called a gain of 2 out to the 3. Brings up 3rd and 11 for the Yellow Jackets at the 3-yard line. Teal's pass intended for Coleman falls in, complete number 21, Gavin Blaylock on the coverage. Brings up 4th and 11 for the Yellow Jackets at their own 3-yard line. Jackets will send out the punt team, so on the snap is number 52, Jason Henn. In to punt it away is number 4, Samir Coleman. Back deep for the Hornets is number 1, Billy Lang. Lang fields the punt at the 35 and is drilled at the 30 by number 5, William Teal. Correction number 6, Saquon Robinson. However, there's a flag on the play.
They just caught a sign like that.
The flag is a sideline warning. Yellow Jackets' first warning. And so the Hornets will take over 1st and 10, but inside Yellow Jacket territory at the 29. Number 2, Kellen Kudins on the carry. Tripped up by number 3, Ryan Goodman. However, he crosses the 20 and is down at the 19. That's good for 10 yards. And the Hornets first down. 1st and 10 Tatnall at the Newark 19. Griffin Testerman on the carry. Steps out of bounds inside the 15, down at the 13-yard line. The pickup of 6 on the play brings up 2nd and 4 for the Hornets.
13-8.
Testerman's pass complete to number 1, Billy Lang. He's brought down by number 3, Ryan Goodman, inside the 5 at the 4. However, that's going to be enough for 9 yards. And a Hornets first down. 1st and 10. Correction, 1st and goal. Hornets at the Yellow Jacket 4. And there is an official's timeout on the field. Ladies and gentlemen, the score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of the players, coaches, and spectators are remembered. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Good sportsmanship shows how to play the game. A message from the Delaware Interscholastic Athletic Association. And Testerman finds Wilson Lee for a 4-yard Hornet touchdown. Testerman throws and is intercepted on the 2-point conversion by number 12, Hassine Williams. The conversion failed. So, with 3:48 remaining in the third quarter, the Hornets have gotten on the board but still trail your Yellow Jackets 8-6. Ladies and gentlemen, there are countless benefits participating in high school sports and activities. The NFHS Play, Perform, Compete Together campaign highlights diverse stories and promotes participation in healthy lifestyles and athletic events. Let's encourage safe competition in our education-based environment.
Starts on the field.
And ladies and gentlemen, fans are reminded that the broadcast and streaming rights when DIAA live streams an event belong exclusively to the NFHS network. When games are produced, streaming an event is strictly prohibited. To watch live games, please visit NFHSnetwork.com. In to kick for the Hornets is number 48, Justin Bazo. Back deep for your Yellow Jackets, number 2, Keon Black, and number 21, Nasir Gaskin. Blackfield's the booch kick at the 25, and is tripped up at the 30, and that's where Yellow Jackets will take over. First and 10, Newark at their own 30-yard line. Sack on the play made by number 10, Wyatt Harper. Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, our concession stand is now open. Head on over to grab yourself something to eat or something to drink, all in support of Newark Athletics. Thank you. Samir Coleman on the carry, picks up a number of yards out, close to the 35 before being stopped there by a number of Hornets. Gain of 5 on the play brings up 2nd and 5 for the Yellow Jackets at their own 35. Teal's pass intended for number 10, Xavier Brown, falls incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5 for the Yellow Jackets. And Teal completes the pass to Keon Black. Steps out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And that's going to be good for 20 yards. And a Yellow Jacket first down. First and 10, Newark at the Tatnall 45.
Let's go, Lord, keep it going.
William Teal on the carry. Knocked down as he crosses the 40 at the 39 by number 9, Mason Miranda. A pickup of 7 on the play brings up 2nd and 3 for the Yellow Jackets.
Let's go, Lord, keep it going.
Part of the second down staff, an illegal substitution penalty against the Yellow Jackets will back themselves up 5 yards. As a result, it will now be a 2nd and 7. Correction, 2nd and 8 for the Yellow Jackets back at the Tatnall 44.
Let's go, Lord, wake up.
Samir Coleman on the carry is brought down by number 50, Owen M. Rosinski. However, there is multiple flags on the play. A personal foul face mask penalty against the Hornets will tackle on 15 at the end of that carry. And as a result, that's going to be good for a Yellow Jacket first down. First and 10, Newark at the Tatnall 29. William Teal on the quarterback seat pushes the pile forward down over the 25 to the 24-yard line before being brought down by number 9, Mason Miranda. Pickup of 5 on the play brings up 2nd and 5 for the Yellow Jackets. William Teal on the carry, crosses the 30, and is down near the 29-yard line. Tackle made by a swarm of Hornets, including number 21, Gavin Blaylock, and number 50, Owen M. Rosinski. Ball will be spotted on the 20, so that brings up a 3rd and 1 for the Yellow Jackets. And that play will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So as we head to the 4th, here at Butch Simpson Field at Bob Hoffman Stadium, your Yellow Jackets have the ball and are driving with the lead, 8-6. Samir Coleman crosses the 25, goes to the 15, and is down to the 10-yard line. That's good for 10 yards and a Yellow Jacket first down. First and goal, Newark at the Tatnall 10. Samir Coleman cuts back at the 10, but is tripped up and brought down by a couple of Hornets, led by number 10, Wyatt Harper, and number 44, Logan Neidig. No gain on the play, brings up second and goal for the Yellow Jackets at the 10. Correction, a loss of a yard back to the 11 will bring up second and goal from the 11.
Let's go, hold on, keep the momentum
So
going.
second goal means they can't get a first down. So whatever y'all doing is they're on, it's not where they have to go.
William Teal up the middle and is tripped up just shy of the goal line by number 11, Blake Brenna. But that's going to be good for 9 down to the 2. Third and goal for the Yellow Jackets at the Hornets 2-yard line.
Come on, Samir.
And Samir Coleman on second effort goes in for a 2-yard Yellow Jacket touchdown! Yellow Jackets will send out the field goal unit to attempt the conversion. On the snap is number 52, Jason Head. In the hold number 10 is Xavier Brown. And on to attempt the conversion is number 32, Preston Turner. And Xavier Brown attempts the 2-point conversion, but is brought down to the backfield. Conversion has failed. So with 9:47 remaining in the game, your Yellow Jackets extend their lead 14-6. And the kick for the Yellow Jackets, number 32, Preston Turner. Back deep for the Hornets, number 21, Gavin Blaylock, and number 22, Marshall Jennifer. Blaylock fields the kick at the 15, crosses the 25, 30, and runs into the wall of the Yellow Jackets, but makes it out near the 40-yard line. 25-yard return for the Hornets set them up in pretty good field position. First and 10, Tatnall at their own 40-yard line. Kellen Hooten's on the carry, gets back to the line of scrimmage and is stopped there first by number 60, Darius Fletcher. Number 58, Hamier Turner, cleaned up by number 0, Jonathan Cuffey. 2nd and 10 for the Hornets. Johnson Tucky is able to bring down Griffin Testerman. Testerman's able to pick up 2 yards out to the 42. Brings up a 3rd and 8 for the Hornets. Testerman's pass is incomplete, intended for number 21, Gavin Blaylock. Broken up by number 3, Ryan Goodman. Brings up 4th and 8 for the Hornets.
They have to get one foot down in high school.
Hornets send out the punt team on the snap. It's number 52, Billy Combs. In to punt it away is number 48, Justin Bozzo. And back deep for your Yellow Jackets, number 2, Keon Black. Bozzo's punt hits and kicks out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A 33-yard punt sets the Yellow Jackets up inside their own territory at the 25. So 1st and 10 Newark at their own 25-yard line. Samir Coleman is hit and dropped in the backfield by number 21, Gavin Blaylock. Loss of 2 on the play back to the 23. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 12 for the Yellow Jackets. Ladies and gentlemen, a final reminder that our concession stand is still open, so head on over and grab yourself something to eat or something to drink, all in support of Newark Athletics. Thank you. Prior to the 2nd down snap, timeout Newark, first charge timeout of the 2nd half. So with 7:34 remaining in the 4th quarter, your Yellow Jackets have the ball and lead the visiting Hornets 14-6.
That's great. Yeah.
William Teal on the carry. Crosses the 30 out to the 31. Tackle on the play made by number 12, Will Nerlinger. It's a gain of 7. Call it 8. Brings up 3rd and 4 for the Yellow Jackets at their own 31. William Teal on the carry. Crosses the 40. And is forced out of bounds up by the correction. Forced out of bounds at the 38-yard line. However, that's going to be good for 7 yards and a Yellow Jacket first down. 1st and 10. Newark at their own 38. Samir Coleman on the carry. Cuts back to the 45. Across the 50. Inside of Tatnall territory at the 47. Samir Coleman goes 15 yards. And that's good for another Yellow Jacket first down. 1st and 10. Newark at the Tatnall 46. Number 2, Kellen Coonins on the tackle. Samir Coleman crosses the 40, 45, and he's tripped up again. But out after 13 yards and another Yellow Jacket first down. 1st and 10, Newark at the Tatnall 33. William Teal on the quarterback sneak. Puts the ball forward a yard. Down to the 32-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 9 for the Yellow Jackets. Tackle made by that defense in front of the Hornets, led by number 52, Billy Code. Prior to the second down snap, timeout Newark, second charge timeout of the second half. So with 4:09 remaining in the fourth quarter, your Yellow Jackets maintain a 14-6 lead. And William Keel pass complete to number 2. Tion blacked out at the 15-yard line. And that's going to be good for 17 yards and another Yellow Jacket first down. First and 10. Newark at the Tatnall 15. William Teal on the carry. Pushes the pile forward and tackled by number 52, Billy Combs. And after that first down sneak that gained a yard down to the 14, we have a timeout. Tatnall, first charge timeout of the second half. And so with 3:01 remaining, the Yellow Jackets will have a 2nd and 9 from their 14, or question from the Hornet 14, and lead the visiting Hornets 14-6. Correction on the previous time, 3 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Samir Coleman on the carry, crosses the 10, and is down inside the 8-yard line. Tackle play made first by number 1, Billy Lang, cleaned up by number 9, Mason Miranda. Ball will be spotted at the Hornets 8-yard line, so he picked up a 6, brings up a 3rd and 3 for the Yellow Jackets. Timeout before this 3rd down snap for Tatnall, their 2nd charge timeout. And so with 3:01 remaining in the fourth quarter, your Yellow Jackets now have a 3rd and 3 on the Tatnall 8 with a 14-6 lead.
Who's that?
William Teal on the carry. Inside the 5 and forced out of bounds. Down at the 4-yard line. That's going to be good for 4 yards and a Yellow Jacket first down. First and goal, Newark at the Tatnall 4. Samir Coleman is hit and dropped in the backfield, met initially by number 7, Ikene Chukwuenye. Loss of 3 on the play back to the 7, brings up 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line for the Yellow Jackets. And that will be the final timeout by the Hornets. 3rd and final timeout called with 1:56 remaining in the 4th quarter. So your Yellow Jackets have it 2nd and goal from the 7 with a 14-6 lead.
Put it on the 7 for 2 yards.
Oh, I was confused by that.
So when it's goal, starts to go, the line is long. Right. You have to
Prior to that 2nd down snap, timeout Newark. It's their 3rd and final timeout of the first half. So once again, with 1:56 remaining in the 4th quarter, your Yellow Jackets lead, visiting Hornets 14-6. William Teal on the carry. Goes in for a 7-yard Yellow Jacket touchdown! Yellow Jackets send out the field goal unit to attempt the conversion on the snap. Number 52, Jason Henn. Into holds number 10, Xavier Brown. And number 32, Preston Turner's conversion is up and good! So with 1:48 remaining in the game, your Yellow Jackets extend their lead 21-6. In the kickoff for the Yellow Jackets, number 32, Preston Turner, back deep for the Hornets. Number 21, Gavin Blaylock, number 22, Marshall Jennifer. And Turner's kickoff goes in the end zone for a touchback. And so the Hornets will take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Going into the postseason, oh, he was looking for the long ball, pulled it down.
Testament pass complete to number 21, Gavin Blaylock, who steps out of bounds at the 25. However, there is a flag on the play. A holding penalty against the Hornets will back them up 10 and negate that first down completion. As a result, it will now be first and 20 for Tatnall at their own 10-yard line. Testament pass intended for number 1. Billy Lang is broken up by number 2. Keon Black. Incomplete, brings up second and 20 for the Hornets.
Yes, he plays wide receiver.
Testament pass complete to number 3, Wilson Lee. Pickup of 14 on the play out to the 24. Lee was hit and dropped. Correction at the 23. Hit and dropped by number 12, Hakeem Williams. brings up a 3rd and 7. And the Yellow Jackets on 27, Squeeze Mitchell is able to skip the ball from the Hornets, and he goes in for a Yellow Jacket touchdown! After the touchdown, flag on the field, an unsportsmanlike taunting penalty against the Yellow Jackets will back the conversion attempt up 15 yards, and as a result, they will attempt the 2-point correction. They will attempt the extra point from the 17-yard line, which makes the conversion a 35-yard attempt. In the snap, number 52, Jason Henn. On the hold, number 10, Xavier Brown. And in to attempt the conversion is number 32, Preston Turner. Turner's conversion is no good, missed just right. However, with just under 44 seconds remaining in the game, your Yellow Jackets now lead the visiting Hornets 27-6. Yellow Jackets send out number 32, Preston Turner, to kick off. Back deep for the Hornets, number 21, Gavin Blaylock, and number 22, Marshall Jennifer. Blaylock fields the kick at the 20, cuts it back to the 30, walks the 35, 40, and is brought down out near the 43-yard line by that swarming Yellow Jacket special teams unit. And so with just under 36 seconds remaining, the Hornets will take over 1st and 10 at their own 43. Kellen Putin's on the carry, crosses the 50, and is tackled down at the 48. Met there originally by number 14, Noble Lyles, and cleaned up by number 0, Jonta Cuffey. Pickup on the play of 9 yards, call it 8 at the 49, brings up a 2nd and 2 for the Hornets. However, that run will be the final play of the game. And so as the seconds tick away, we say good afternoon as your Yellow Jackets defeat the visiting Hornets 27-10. Ladies and gentlemen, the DIAA and Newark High School have enjoyed having you at today's game, and we look forward to having you as our guests at future events. The Yellow Jackets fly off to visit Del Castle on Saturday, October 4th for an 11 a.m. kick, but they return to the Hive on Saturday, October 11th to take on the visiting force from Charter School of Wilmington. Kickoff happens at 11 a.m. So make sure you come out and support your Swarm. Please drive safely, and thank you for attending on behalf of our principal, Dr. Tina Pinkett, our athletic director, Mr. Jason Bedford, and the rest of the Newark High School administration and athletics team. Good afternoon from Butch Simpson Field at Bob Hoffman Stadium.
Ma'am, thank you very much. Cool, thank you. I look forward to working with you.